Joe First, Rory Graver, and Brian Ty, the captains for Plymouth Whitemarsh, with the Norristown captains being, for tonight's game, Benny Lafredo and number 73, Kevin Waters. The officials for tonight's game are head linesman Bill Bozarth. The referee will be Jim Steinman. The umpire will be Ed Sadowski. The back judge, Terry Shane. And the line judge, Thomas Rogers. All right, we're going to be starting the game in a couple of minutes. Norristown won the toss and has elected to receive. Plymouth Whitemarsh will be defending the west goal. We may have a difficult time hearing this broadcast. Right outside our window is the Norfolk State University band, and they are as loud as they are good. We're looking forward to tonight's game between these two arch rivals. Plymouth Whitemarsh comes into this game with a very, very powerful offense. Their defense has been somewhat lacking. On the other hand, the Norristown offense and the Norristown defense have not played well consistently this year. Their 1 win and 10 loss mark speaks for itself. All right, Plymouth Whitemarsh will be kicking off. Ira Nelson will be hitting it at his own 40-yard line. Rondell Hartman to receive for Norristown High School. We're about ready to start. Nice end-over-end kick picked up by Hartman at the 5, the 10, the 15, up to the 20. Skids through the 25. Almost breaks it. Brought down by number 32, Sina Zamaradian. It'll be Norristown's ball, 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Norristown Eagles, quarterback by sophomore Jerry Donoffi. Rob Coleman back into the lineup along with Darmon Pierce. Here's a handoff to Coleman inside. The wedge is ahead for about 3 yards. Number 2 on the stop for Plymouth Whitemarsh was Kyle Williams, their free safety. Picked up about 4 yards. It'll be second and 6. Norristown in a double wing. Coleman in motion. There's a handoff to Darmon Pierce. Picks up about 2 yards on the carry. Brought down by number 33, Kevin Chabot. It'll be 3rd down and 5 yards to go for the Eagles on their own 35-yard line. They have to get to just beyond the 40. Norristown in a double wing. Witter split wide to the right. Donoffi rolling left, flips, got a 1st down. It's Coleman. Coleman out to about the 45-yard line of Norristown. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Donoffi rolled to his left, threw that nice soft pass across his body. Coleman picked it up, scrambled for a 1st down. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Coleman in motion. There's a flip to motion around the right, a flip to Coleman around the right side. Picks up about 8 yards. Excellent blocking by the right side of that Norristown line, Franny Rodenbach and Blair Schwartz. Picked up 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Coleman again in motion. Handoff inside to Pierce. And the big guy rumbles for about 8 yards. Darmon the Diesel Pierce. The powerful young man, sophomore, 245 pounds. Has a great future here at Norristown High School, as does Denolfi. Both are sophomores. First and 10. Here's an inside handoff to Hartman. Hartman around the right side. He's going to go all the way. Hartman, touchdown. And there are no flags. Rondell Hartman started left, cut back, scooted around the right side, went 35 yards for a touchdown. Norristown leaps in front, 6-0. Rondell Hartman. Clever little play. Inside handoff, trap blocking, interior of the Norristown line. Hartman saw the daylight to his right and scooted into the end zone. Here's Giacomo Stabile for the extra point. High snap, ball's down. And the kick is no good. I believe it was partially deflected. All right, with 9 minutes, 19 seconds left to play, it's Norristown 6. Plymouth Whitemarsh, nothing. All right, a nice start for the Eagles, a spectacular start for the Eagles considering their season. Nice drive. A timely 3rd and 5 pass by Denolfi kept the drive alive. Coleman, Pierce, and Hartman ate up nice chunks of Plymouth Whitemarsh real estate. Giacomo Stabile will kick off at his own 40-yard line. Back to receive for Plymouth Whitemarsh is their spectacular sophomore halfback, Darrell Scott, number 23. Norristown may consider kicking it away from number 23, and they do. Receiving the ball was number 30, Ira Nelson. The Colonials will take over on their own 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Colonials. Plymouth Whitemarsh in that Delaware wing tee. Always a nice offense to watch. Picked up about 1. It'll be 2nd down, 9 yards to go for the Colonials on their 35-yard line. Plymouth Whitemarsh in the power I. They shift to the left. Graver to Darrell Scott. Darrell Scott picks up 5 off the left side. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Colonials. Big play for the Norristown defense. Third and 5 for the Colonials. Inside handoff, and the Norristown defense, I believe, stopped them short of the first down. That's Kevin Chabot on the carry. They're going to measure. It is close enough for a measurement. And they have it by the nose of the football. 1st and 10 for the Colonials. Seven minutes, 23 seconds left to play. Norristown up 6-0. Brian Lesher flank wide to the right. Number 33 in motion was Kevin Chabot. Penalty, 5 yards, illegal procedure against the Colonials. It'll be 1st and 15. Gravers calling the signals. Chabot. And Darrell Scott in the backfield. Gravers rolls to his right, pursued by Norristown. Completes a pass to Scott, picks up about 3 yards. Number 30 in on the tackle for the Eagles is Benny Lafredo. Norristown's tough little linebacker. Second and 13 for the Colonials. Eagles got an excellent pass rush in on number 17, who had a scramble. They're back in the wing T. Scott in motion around the left side. He's being pursued, going east to west instead of north to south. Excellent defensive play by the Eagles, led by number 21, Robert Burns. Robert Burns led that defensive pursuit, forced the talented Colonial halfback out of bounds. Another flag on the play. I believe it's against Plymouth Whitemarsh. Eagles may consider turning this down. They may turn this down. Holding against the Colonials, and as I predicted, the Norristown Eagles did decline the penalty. All right, there's a stoppage of play on the field. Time is out. Coach E.J. Smith briefly consulted with the referee, Jimmy Steinman. And they evidently, Coach Smith reversed the decision of his captain on the field and directed that the Eagles take the penalty, a 10-yard holding penalty, pushing the Colonials back to their own 31-yard line. There was a case of the coach overruling the captain and overruling this announcer, for that matter. It'll be second down, 22 yards to go. Gravers has to put it in the air. He doesn't have to put it in the air, but second and 22, the odds are that he will put it in the air. All right, here we go. Second and 22 at the Colonial 31-yard line. Gravers rolls to his right. The ball is an incompleted pass. Incompleted pass. Play defended there by number 23. Stacy Wright, an excellent defensive play to knock the ball away from Chabot, Kevin Chabot, a 5'9", 180-pound running back. Chabot also plays outside linebacker for the Colonials in their 4-4 defense. Benny Lafredo out there trying to keep his team up. They have a lead, 6-0, 5 minutes, 54 seconds left to play. Third and 22. Chabot in motion, inside handoff. Eagles are up to the challenge. Plymouth Whitemarsh will have to kick. It'll be fourth down and 18 yards to go. Number 30, that was Ira Nelson on the play, stop for no gain. He's now going to punt and gets a nice kickoff. Nice kick. Witter back, drops it, picks it up, struggles ahead to about the 27-yard line. Kenny Witter bobbled the ball, picked it up, maintained his cool, and picked up about 4 yards on the return. Excellent punt by young Nelson. All right, it'll be Norristown's ball, first and 10 at their own 27-yard line. A single back in the backfield, that's Pierce. Coleman in motion. Here's a handoff to Pierce inside. The big guy rambles for about 7 yards. Pierce picked up 7. Second and 3. Excellent blocking up front by the Norristown offensive line. Second and 7. Here's second and 3. Here's Donalfi rolling to his left. Stops. Pass incomplete. Intended for number 85. That's Tom Harrington, the tight end. Jerry just threw behind him a little bit. It's third down and 3 yards to go. 4.5 minutes left to play in this traditional rivalry that's usually played on Thanksgiving Day. Norristown in a double wing. Coleman in motion. Donalfi rolling to his left. Nice catch by Kenny Witter. There's a fumble. Kenny Witter caught the ball, lost the ball on a fumble. Donalfi rolled neatly to his left, hit Kenny Witter in the hands, gathered in the ball, but he lost it when he fell. Norristown again shoots itself in the foot. That's been a constant theme this entire season. Here's Gravers, rolls to his left, hits Chabot, picks up about 15 yards on a pass in the flat down to the Norristown 41-yard line. All right, they move the sticks, enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Norristown 36-yard line. Rondell Hartman, replaced by number 34, Herschel Thornton. All right, it's 1st and 10. 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. All right, Norristown does not want to lose this momentum here. There's a handoff to Chabot, pursued by the Norristown defense. There's a fumble. Chabot coughed up the football, picked up by Norristown. Big break for the Eagles. Turnabout being fair play. It'll be the Eagles' ball on their own 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Nice to see. That was excellent defensive pursuit, and it resulted in the fumble. First and 10, Norristown in a power I. Out to Witter. On a slip screen, lost about 3 yards. Brought down by number 51, that's Andy Dolan. All right, they lost about 3. All right, Norristown lost 3. It'll be 2nd and 13. Pierce and Coleman in the backfield, along with Donalfi. Number 7 jumped. That's Bruce Minnick. Norristown will take another 5-yard penalty. Illegal procedure. Push the Eagles back another 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 17. This is a situation that Jerry Donalfi does not like to find himself, for the simple reason that Plymouth Whitemarsh knows he's going to throw, or there's a good chance he's going to throw, and they're going to come after him. And the Norristown offensive line hasn't been providing a great deal of protection. There's a pitch to Coleman, reverse to Witter around the left side, stutter step, nice move. Nice move back to the original line of scrimmage, picked up about 7 yards. That was a straight reverse. Donalfi to Coleman to Witter. Sounds like a double play combination. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Big play for the young sophomore quarterback, Jerry Donalfi. Coleman in motion. He rolls to his right. That ball was intended for number 4, Rondell Hartman. Overthrown. It'll be 4th down and 11. Norristown will be forced to kick. mix up in routes there. All right, Giacomo Stabile into kick. Number 23, Darrell Scott, back for the Colonials, a sophomore. 6'1", 175 pounds. Stabile will hit it at about his own 25. Nice snap. Good kick. See how it... All right, the ball banged into a Colonial, and I believe Norristown recovered. The ball took a crazy bounce, bounced into the chest of the Colonial, and the Norristown special team was alert enough to pick it up. Big break for the Eagles. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Plymouth Whitemarsh 42-yard line. It'd be nice to see the Eagles take advantage of some of these breaks that they're getting. First and 10. Coleman in motion. Straight handoff to Darmon Pierce. Falls ahead for about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. I like that call on first down. Pick up 4 or 5 yards on that first down. It makes it so much easier for the offense and so much easier for the quarterback. There's a handoff to Coleman around the left side. Slashes ahead for about 9 yards. Robbie Coleman picks up the first down. Excellent blocking. Kevin Waters threw a terrific block off that left side. Here's a timeout on the field. All right, there's a timeout on the field. Coach Iacoviti is out on the field, and he's raising Cain with his defensive unit. Absolutely raising Cain. I've never seen a coach, college, high school, or pro, leave the sidelines and go out and read the riot act to one of his units. There he goes back to the sideline. I guess Coach Iacoviti couldn't wait till halftime. A fine coach, a fine record at Plymouth Whitemarsh has Coach Iacoviti. Has coached some fine teams. All right, it's 1st and 10. Coleman, the lone back, Hartman in motion. Coleman up the middle, scampers for about 8 yards. Robbie Coleman. The Norristown offensive line is taking it to the Colonials. The Norristown offensive line is winning the war in the trenches. That's a cliche, but that's where it all starts. Second and 4. Hartman in motion. Pitch to Hartman around the right side. He cuts back. Nice move inside. Still on his feet. Great run by Rondell Hartman. Must have broke 3 tackles. Great to see. Excellent blocking by the Norristown offensive front. They're at the Colonials' 9-yard line. Rondell Hartman. That may be the end of the first quarter. They may get this play off. All right, that's the end of the first quarter, with Norristown leading 6-0 on a 35-yard touchdown scamper by Rondell Hartman. The extra point was missed, and I think it's fair to say that this quarter belonged to the Eagles. They got a couple of breaks on defense. Their offensive line is banging holes in the Colonial front, and Hartman and Pierce and Coleman are banging out 4 and 5 and 6 yards at a clip. That is the secret of winning football. The ground attack.